Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? It's me, Josh, here again. And as you can see, I am back home in my apartment. I'm chilling right now in Chicago. I'm feeling real good. My trip home was fantastic. You guys already know I just did a motivational speech at my old high school. Now, I hope your week was great. I hope it was fantastic. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about the type of life you should not live. Yes, the type of life you should not live. And without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. I put together a short list of things, a short list of concepts, a short list of ideas. You get what I'm trying to say, or examples of the type of life you should not be living. First off, a life of regret. Avoid living a life full of fear, being afraid of putting yourself out there and discovering your true potential. Avoid worrying so much about the present, about the current moment, because when you're worried about the present moment or whatever situation you're currently in, you're way too aware of, oh, I'm gonna look stupid in front of this person. What if I fail? What is this person gonna think? But if you think more long term, how are you gonna feel about this situation later down the road? You're not gonna care about what this person over here thinks or what that person over there thinks about you, because you're gonna realize that later down the road, they're not gonna matter anymore. Put yourself out there, okay? Because guess what? The only thing worse than death is a regret-filled coffin. Tell them. Next, a life of complacency. Avoid being too comfortable wherever you're at in life. Being too comfortable is like your biggest enemy, one of your biggest internal hurdles you've got to overcome if you want to be successful. Because when you're advancing in life, when you're progressing in life, you're always going to reach certain aspects of certain points of your journey where you're feeling like, oh, things are good right now. I don't need to keep going. And it's in these moments that you need to push the hardest. You need to work the most and get past that hurdle, get over that hurdle rather. And being complacent, related to my last point, is another way that you can have a lot of regrets later down the road. So avoid being complacent, stretch yourself, put yourself out there, don't fear rejection, and discover your true potential. Next, a life living for other people. You shouldn't be placing other people's expectations for your life over your own expectations. Because look, at the end of the day, it's your life to live, not anyone else's. It's not anyone else's job to tell you how to live your life. You have to decide if you're gonna live a life for other people based off what they tell you to do, or if you're gonna live a life that makes you happy, that makes you feel fulfilled, and that when you wake up when you're 60 years old, you can look back and be like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I understand it might be hard. Some people have parents that no matter how old they are, their parents are like, no, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a nurse, you have to be a lawyer. And keep in mind, your parents want the best for you. They want to give you the direction. They raised you. And that makes a lot of sense when you're younger and you're growing up. But when you get to a certain age, when you get to a certain point in your life, you have to understand that from that point forward, it's on you. You make your own decisions, you can think for yourself, and you can put together the life that you want to live. Next, living a life without responsibility. Oh, not good. Don't be one of those people who never takes responsibility for their lives. They're always blaming other people for everything bad that happens to them. They might even play victim. They have an issue with taking responsibility. They might play victim and try to flip everything around like the whole world is attacking them. Like, oh, it's all on me. Everyone's attacking me. You gotta understand this, okay? This is your life, okay? Not anyone else's. I talked about this before. And everything good and bad that happens to you is your responsibility. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but it is very important. Everything good and bad that happens to you is your responsibility, and you have 100% control over how you react to those things. You may not be able to control everything that happens to you in your life, but you can completely control how you get up, how you react to those things, how you bounce back. Next point, avoid living a life of no direction. Living a life where there's nothing you're working towards, you have no goals, you have no ambitions, no real passions. I don't care who you are, okay? Everyone's got a passion. Everyone has something that they like to do, enjoy to do. Everyone has somewhere they can head to in life, somewhere they can go, a destination. And it's up to you to find that, lay out your goals, and start working. Start working to achieve and attain those goals. Because life is more than just sitting on your couch and watching TV. Last point I'm gonna say, I don't wanna make this too long, but a life of loneliness. Avoid living a life of loneliness. Because look, no one needs to live life in complete isolation. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm like an introverted extrovert. It's hard to explain. So it's like in certain situations, I'm very talkative. I love talking to people. But then in other situations, I really like to just be by myself and be alone. I like taking walks. I like just spending time in my studio apartment by myself. But no matter how shy you are, we're social creatures. And I understand that sometimes you gotta be alone, sometimes you need time to yourself, But you also do need to make time to be around other people, be social. We're social creatures, we're human beings. We gotta associate with one another. And each and every one of us desires relationships to experience this crazy thing called life with. So yeah, sometimes you might wanna be alone, but you don't gotta be alone all the time. Pow! This concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. If you like this video, give it a like. Click that like button and drop your comments down below as well. I love to read your comments, and if you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to this channel, and make sure too that if you subscribe or you've already subscribed or what have you, click the little bell that's right next to the subscribe button. Make sure you click that bell so that you know every single time I release a video. Also, I want to throw in as well that you guys have seen my recent videos, and look, I like to take suggestions from you guys on what videos I should be making. So if there's a specific type of video you want me to make, leave them in the comments below and I might make a video on it. Lastly, follow me on social media. I'm on the Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I've been posting all these pictures and things of all this crazy stuff going on in life. Follow me on Snapchat. I'm on Twitter. It's all in the description box. So anyway, I don't want to take up too much time, but once again, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day and even better rest of your week. You already know what the deal is. Peace.